Hello, I'm Dan, or Lord Skeptic, and this is part 4 of the Flat Earth 1 Google % video. Oh, globalism. I'm not sure what this one's doing. Yeah. Neil Armstrong staying backwards is noughts, Mr. Alien. Nothing more to say.
Well.
What's that? What's their point being? I don't get that one. For the day. Over the years, NASA have twice changed their story regarding the shape of the Earth. At first they maintained Earth was perfect sphere, which later changed to an oblate spheroid flattened at the poles, and then changed again to being pear-shaped as the southern hemisphere allegedly bulges out as well. I always thought it was the northern hemisphere. Never mind.
It's the southern
I always
hemisphere.
thought the northern hemisphere was bigger. It doesn't matter.
It's the southern hemisphere.
One is more than the other, I know that.
It's the southern one.
Maybe it's the southern.
It's the southern one.
As unfortunately for NASA, however, none of their official pictures show an oblate spheroid-shaped Earth. All their pictures, to their words, show a spherical and clearly CGI fake Earth. No, it's not. That was in brackets. The CGI fake thing. No, that doesn't prove anything. They were photoshopped. Yes, they have changed the story about it. But that's because they didn't know back then. They didn't completely realise. They didn't see it. They had to change it. It's more of a geoid, actually.
Actually, geoid's more the
Nothing more to say on that.
sphere of the gravity
don't know where to go with this one.
I think actually, oblate's first one. The
And done forever. I don't know what this trying to get. I'm not sure what this one's trying to get at either. God, it just keeps going. Flexion on a flat surface. It can't happen on a curve. Any more than that? Yes, it fucking can.
Indeed.
I don't know what this one's trying to get at either.
Barack Obama.
Dude, it's so convincing. Parallel light from the sun, how it's make light diverge, the atmosphere would act like a concave lens, a concave lens. So this picture. Not sure what they're trying to get at here either.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah,
My life is a lie. Now this is one I was looking at the other day actually. It says if Halley's Comet travels at 157,838 miles per hour and we're travelling around the Sun at 67,000 miles per hour, the Sun is travelling through space at 45 miles per hour. Why doesn't the Sun have a tail? Now this is something I was looking at the other day. Now comets have... I'm going to have to go on to this.
Yeah, I do.
This could take a bit of time.
Won't take any time at all because the camera cuts out and I go in. Restart it up again.
I'm going in.
Right.
Right.
Happened there.
Again. I've actually found
I did.
it out. This is something that's a bit... Tails consist of things. Order for an object to have a tail like a comet, it must first possess a number of qualities. Yeah, it's nothing to do with the speed of how anything's travelling or why it has a tail. It's the object must have a lot of ice or gas that is near the surface and able to boil off. The object must pass close enough to the sun for its solar wind to vaporise said ice and gas. The object must not have any sort of magnetosphere protecting it from solar wind, and 4. The object must not have already burnt off all its ice and gas from beginning previously close to the sun. This is what someone's got to put, isn't he? Planets and moons tail because of 2 and 3, and asteroids because of 1, 2 or 4. Or 2 or 3, I should have said for the first one. That's kind of what he said. So it's not really the speed of the comet which causes it to have a tail. It's more what it's made of.
It's comet. Yeah, I say.
What's this? You woke yet? Without the globe model, the Big Bang model wouldn't be considered. Without the Big Bang model, the theory of evolution wouldn't be on the table. Without the theory of evolution, extraterrestrial mankind, say humankind, is over without all these lies. People start thinking about the creator. who and where we came from? Well, we don't know. Personally, I don't know. I'd rather be like I don't know. Hang on. Dark. Stick that light on.
It was getting dark and
It's better.
Again.
I'd rather say I don't know than make up a story about where we all came from.
Quiet again.
Fun fact: NASA and modern astronomy say the Earth is a giant ball tilted back, wobbling and spinning 1,000 miles per hour around its central axis. No, that is true. The Earth does actually wobble as it moves, travelling 67 miles per hour, circles around the Sun. I'd rather sit this side. I prefer my left side. Around the Sun, spiralling 500,000 miles per hour around the Milky Way, while the entire galaxy rockets a ridiculous 670 million miles per hour throughout the universe, with all these motionless explaining from an alleged Big Bang cosmogenic
I think it says.
explosion 14 billion years ago. It's actually 13,908. It's actually 13,820 million. They're using billion as a long scale here. Short scale, I'm using long scale. A bit different. There's a grand total of 670,568 miles per hour in several different directions that were all supposedly speeding amongst simultaneously, and that no one has ever seen or here measured or proven a single one of these motions to exist whatsoever. Yeah, that's because the gravity on the Earth that's pulling towards the centre stops you from feeling that as it's spinning. Also, I'll just point something else out.
Yeah.
Also, the gravity on Earth. Also, that's another thing. If the Earth was flat, the gravity on Earth would actually, if it was pulling towards the centre, as we walked away from it, we'd actually appear like we'd be going further up and up and up and up and up until we actually eventually got to the 90-degree point where we'd actually go like that. And we got to the end, we'd actually just clip onto the other side, and the same thing happened again. So we wouldn't fall off the end of the Earth anyway.
It might be somebody else. I can't remember. I know it was in the YouTube video. Can't remember which one.
Because you should. Satellites are antennas on buildings. They probably are, to be honest. It doesn't prove anything. This is good. Let's show Mars and Egypt. That's quite good. That doesn't prove anything either. They're just identical. That's just how they look. So what? There's a lot of places. I live in Sheffield. I was born in Grantham, and grew up in Grantham, and I personally think there are a lot of places in Sheffield that look a lot like Grantham.
It's true.
So, there.
They're identical.
These dents of the internet. Right at your door. Language 101. We're seeing things. Ball, circle. I'll just show those. He will surely violently turn and toss thee like a ball into a large country. Isaiah 22:18. I don't know what that was written something like that. It is he that sitteth above the circle of the earth. Isaiah 40:22. Now that actually means the sky. It's metaphorical. I mean, in the modern Bible, the Good News Bible, translated to sky, which is probably correct. It's metaphorical. Yeah.
Look at that.
And this one's just in twice. So that's it, really. That's all I've got to say. I don't really know anything else
about the flat Earth in the video.
Yeah, that's basically it. Once again, I'm Dan, or Lord Skeptic, and I will be in the next one. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes.
Yeah.
In the words of Bill and Ted.
Yeah. That's how I always end my videos, saying be excellent to each other, party on, dudes. Well, in the words of Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other, party on, dudes. So,
like I have to say. So, like I have to say now, my name's Dan, or Lord Skeptic, and in the words of Bill and Ted, be excellent to each other, party on, dudes.